Good morning, everyone. Today, not only do the sheep need to move, but we actually have to take them through the barn because we need to sort off 3 rams that somebody else has bought. Get them sorted off, and we need to do some guesstimates on weights. New baby. So we'll grab the 3 rams, get them sorted off, and get some good weights, or at least some good guesstimates. I don't know exactly what's going to happen yet for the ram lambs because we're in the talks with a local butcher shop to potentially just sell them or supply them with lamb year round. We're still trying to figure all that out yet. So they're not going anywhere yet. I know originally I said they were leaving soon. Change of plans. Gage is going to help us, and we're going to use Spirit as well, like normal.
Come on, boy. Come on, honey.
Oh, are you happy? You like the idea of moving to a new pasture?
Come on. You gotta come in all the way, honey.
She's just dipping her toes in.
You dipping? You dipping, Doc? Are you dipping, Doc?
Good boy.
I'm a pretty girl.
Just so you can see what kind of production we're running. We got the drone out, we got the GoPro 8, the GoPro 5, and the Insta360 recording on right now. A like would be appreciated for all the effort we go through to record this. I'm going to put this out here right away, right now. I already know there's going to be a bunch of comments saying that you're stressing them out, you're working them harder than you really need to, get a chute system, all of the other non-stop comments about a chute system and how stressful it is for them to be worked like this. Does this seem like animals that are stressed? When I walk through here, they don't run, they don't stampede into each other, they just get out of my way, let me walk through, they don't do anything. Because we work with these animals on a daily basis. We go out there to give them minerals on the pasture on a daily basis. Because like today, it may or may not rain. I don't want to put a week's worth of mineral in that trough if it's going to rain and ruin it. The other thing is, they get moved every 5 days from one pasture to another. And it doesn't require a dog because they just know that we're going to open a gate, they're all going to run through it, and they're going to eat happily for 5 days. I get it that it can be stressful for them. I'm not saying it can't be, and I'm not saying a chute system isn't a better option. What I am saying is that for our small first-generation farm, yes, we're going to grow to 350 head, but currently we have 130 ewes. The 30 ram lambs are going away. It's not warranting for us to spend $15,000 to set up a chute system yet. I would much rather spend that money to build another barn so that I can have them lamb in barns and not feed at all on pasture. Because when I can reclaim whatever waste they have on this floor right here and then go spread it on my hay field, that is far more beneficial to me than a chute system right now. So I hope you all enjoy the video. I had to put that disclaimer out because I got nothing but comments about how stressful it is for these animals. I will show you one more time. I'll walk through just randomly. As you can see, nobody seems all that stressed. They just get out of my way. It's very simple. And when I have the crook, I just reach out, grab them, go about my business. You'll see in the video. All right, so we're going to tag the lambs that have been born on pasture over the last few days, a few weeks now, I guess. And we're also going to grab 3 rams that are being sold. They're not going to breed again for us. And we have 2 more that are going to be sold. They're just not going away today. Remember, we have to exchange rams every year because we keep all the offspring like this one.
And then the other one's behind it.
I'll grab the whole. Walk up. Walk.
That good?
Good. Now, no, hold still. Hold still. Spirit, drop.
The crooked crook.
I shouldn't have put it through.
We got extra handles now. Extra handle or hand grooves.
I shouldn't have put it through there to block them.
Yeah.
That's not our ideal way to deal with rams. However, those rams were very young when we got them, and they're not terribly aggressive, but you've seen multiple times in the field when they're in the pasture with us that they would come up to us and they would lightly headbutt us. That's them challenging us. And we'd push them away 9 times out of 10 because we want to show them that, hey, that's not a game we play. Well, these 3 specifically are by far the more aggressive of all of them that we have. That's specifically why they are leaving first, and they are not going to be going to another home. You've seen that whenever Spirit would try to push them, that they would just put their head down and they would try to ram them. Well, they did the same thing to me and Chrissy up there. And that's the thing. Whenever they have pressure on them, they are very aggressive. And that's not the kind of rams we want around because we have kids. And our kids come out here with them. Sometimes they have to cut through the pasture that the sheep are in to get to their treehouse and stuff. It's not an acceptable behavior. And I know that some people are going to be upset with how the dog is handling it. Well, that is how the dog is supposed to handle it because she is far tougher and more able to get the point across that, hey, you're not going to do that to us than Chrissy or I are able to. That's, yeah. Just goes to show the quality of products they're putting out.
I do like this one, though. It's easier to grab by the neck. I feel like it really snug.
Yeah, she likes that. I don't.
I like this one. That one I really like for grabbing lengths.
I like
it has a nice little latch system on it.
Yeah, I like the ability to grab their feet better. But I said, not sponsored by Premier, but I do highly recommend their stuff. You know that I wouldn't recommend something not made in the USA, but those are not made in the USA, and they're pretty stout. Blue marks everywhere. The blue marks lasted way longer than we expected them to. Premier won. Hey, excellent job. And not only the blue, but the orange too. Like the orange on this guy, orange on this one. We didn't try very hard to mark the ewe lambs because they don't really matter. They're staying here. We wanted to make sure that the ram lambs were marked well because they don't stay here. Well, they shouldn't stay here. they're staying here. We have a potential to sell our lambs to a local butcher who wants to provide local meats. So chicken, beef, pork, all of it. And I am happy to provide as much as I can to help them with that. I'm happy to help them achieve their goal because at the end of the day, so our farm is coming up on 5 years. This September will be 5 years of raising sheep and going from 3 sheep to 130. There's 160 in here right now, but we're not including the ram lambs because they are not staying. They have to go somewhere else. It's a big step for us. We have went from selling on our farm and then taking a few to the sale barn when we finally ran out of customers to come to the farm. I'm excited. We will release the name of the butcher once the partnership is kind of finalized more. As of right now, it does look like we're going to go into partnership, but they have some research to do on their end. I've already done all the research on my end, and I am happy with the agreement we came to, but it still has to work out for them in the end because they are a business too. So stay tuned for that. Very excited. But I did want to point that out, though. The blue markings lasted way longer than ever expected, and that's pretty cool. I didn't expect them to last this long. I hope they last all summer. And this is actually through shedding season that they've lasted, so yet again, even more reason to kind of, hey, that's awesome.